Hello, in this presentation we will discuss the outline of the QuickBooks and Excel accounting course, covering what will be included within the course. Here we are in the course overview within the Udemy website. If we scroll through the course overview, we will see that we have about 37 hours of video. That does include introductions, and the number could change as the course progresses. We're going to scroll back up. We're going to go to the course content. There is a lot more than just the instructional video included in the course, as we'll see here. If we go to each section, we can see the section outlines, and that'll give us an overview of what will be covered. The content in each section will not be the same, some having much more content than other sections. But if we go through each section, we will include the instructional videos. Along with the instructional videos, we will often have downloadable worksheets, including PDF files that can be used in conjunction with the videos. They can be used in order to work through problems offline as well. So especially with the QuickBooks portion of the course, if we want to work some of those problems without having internet access, it is possible through going through the directions within the PDF file and then working through the problem within QuickBooks, which doesn't need the internet access as well. We also have Excel files here, so when we see this link, that's where we can download the Excel files from the website in order to work through the problems. Those Excel files will be formatted already, so that our focus will just be entering the data into those Excel files in a relevant format. We're going to be working on the addition and subtraction and just relative cell functions, but the process of formatting the cells is not something that we're going to be spending most of our time on here. We also are going to have backup files that we can download from a link as well with the QuickBooks files. The backup files allow us to jump forward if we so choose within QuickBooks. QuickBooks is the type of program that once you enter the data, it's saved and it has been entered. It is what it is. If you want to go to a future point in time, we're going to have to download the data to get us to that point in time. If we want to go back to a prior point in time, then we can restore the backup files to get to that prior point in time. The sections of the course will include an introduction, which will be very short. We'll have a start a new company file where we will enter the new data both in Excel and QuickBooks and put in the opening balances. We'll cover accounting concepts, which will be accrual concepts that will help us with the data input. We will then enter the data with the first and second month of operations. These will be the long sections. This is where we're going to enter all the invoices and the bills and the day-to-day transactions, which is the long part of the accounting process in an accounting cycle, entering that data, processing that data. The first month being involved in more of the first month of operations. We'll have some transactions that are more common within the first month, including possibly financing the business, taking out a loan, the owner putting money into the business. We'll also focus more on cash-related transactions, transactions that have a cash component in it. Second month of operations, we're going to have a business that's already been started, and we can focus then on more accrual type of transactions. And we'll enter some transactions that aren't routine on a day-to-day basis, like paying off loan payments or purchasing equipment, things that don't happen every day and therefore are a bit more unusual and don't have a set structure to set up, and we may have to use other formats such as journal entries. We'll then have bank reconciliations, very important concept to understand, one that's often overlooked. We'll discuss it both in QuickBooks and Excel. And then we'll have the adjusting entries, the reversing entries will make the financial statement. Also included here will be the closing process